Okay, so since this quest is limited time, let's go do that. Unknown Star. Katheryn of the Mondstadt's Adventurers Guild seems to have something to tell you. Back all the way up to Mondstadt we go. Oops, no, I don't want to cancel. Alright, talk to Katheryn, got it. I probably actually need to accept the quest again. Yeah, there we go. Otherwise she won't say it.
Oh, hello, traveler. You couldn't have come at a better time.
What do you mean? Has something bad happened?
I'm afraid so. It's quite serious. We need all the help from our adventurers that we can get. So, I have an extremely urgent commission for you, traveler. There was a meteor shower last night. The strike zone was very large, covering the entire countryside of Mondstadt and Liyue. The meteorites seem to harbor a strange power. A power that sends any who touch them into a deep sleep. The guild believes the meteorites to be highly dangerous.
Whoa, that does sound pretty serious.
Truth be told, we have never encountered anything like this before. The Adventurers Guild is currently stretched beyond capacity. We are relying on our members across the land to rally together and support the relief effort at this trying time.
I'll surely do my part.
One moment. Safety must come first.
Katheryn, vassal of the Imanachai? Do mine ears deceive me? Or didst thou cry out mine holy name in earnest supplication not one moment ago?
This would be Fischl.
Ah, you've arrived.
A pleasure to meet you again, Katheryn.
I kind of forget that the bird talks.
Did that raven just speak?
Nice to meet you too, my friend. Though I'm sure you must have seen phenomena far stranger than myself before.
My loyal subjects, I see your faces are filled with fear and trepidation at the vile and villainous evils that once again seek, albeit in vain, to disturb the peace and tranquility of our beloved Mondstadt.
There's supposed to be an event to get her right now. I'm just trying to find it.
Traveler, allow me to introduce Miss Fischl, a senior member of the Adventurers Guild. Fischl, Oz, this is the traveler of whom I have spoken to you previously.
Oh, you are the traveler? One finds the look in your eyes to be most agreeable.
Honorary Knight of the Knights of Favonius and travel companion Paimon, we are honored to meet you both. We have heard much about you.
Traveler, do you also mean to confront these cryptic crystals of darkness and doom? Cryptic cryptos of doomness and... what?
Paimon, you cannot be this stupid. Katheryn, is that the same thing you were talking about?
I believe that Mein Fräulein does indeed refer to the meteorite strike.
The Adventurers Guild has so far been unable to ascertain the cause of the meteor shower, or the precise side effects of the meteorites. Hence, we recommend that adventurers travel in pairs for safety.
I'm already in a pair.
Traveler, Fischl, please look out for one another on your journey, and exercise extreme caution at all times.
Very well then. You have always been a pious vassal, Katheryn, and thus I shall acquiesce to your heartfelt plea for mine assistance.
She's a little annoying, but I desperately need somebody else that uses a bow and arrow that's not Amber.
Rejoice, for or to join the Prinzessin de Verurteilung on her majestic mission for but a fleeting moment is surely cause for an eternity of elation.
This young lady is my master, Princess Fischl. She hails from a world beyond known as Nachreich. I am Main Fräulein's humble familiar, Oz the Raven.
Wow, that all sounds very impressive. My name's Paimon, and he's a traveler.
Excuse?
We look forward to working with you.
Because the male character is the default. Did you say a world beyond Nachreich? Never heard of that place before. A world
In
beyond.
time, you will understand. The more time you spend with Miss Fischl, the clearer everything will become.
Blind to the glory of the Nachreich, realm of everlasting night, though one can hardly expect more from a lowly traveler. Hence, it is not blasphemy but ignorance that be the cause of this transgression. One will therefore show clemency. Clemency?
Main Fräulein means to say hello.
Then just say hello.
These guys are the weirdest double act Paimon's ever seen. The girl sounds strange enough as it is, but every time her pet bird talks, it gets even weirder.
I prefer to talk to the bird, actually. He's not as pretentious.
I am sure that you must have many questions. Perhaps we can walk, or indeed fly, and talk.
Oh, and that's another thing. What's all this about traveling in pairs? This is clearly a party of 4.
Yeah, I've been pointing that out this whole time. Unreconciled stars, the unknown star. That's another thing I've been curious about is, ooh, this seems to sort of loosely be based off of the 1001 Nights storylines. So I'm curious if it is or not. And if it'll follow that. It seems to have a lot of the same regions. Especially since I know some of the regions we're going to be getting. The dungeons, the underground dungeons that lead to like an old mystic land, the regions that we're inhabiting. I don't know, a lot of it just really reminds me of the 1001 Tales. The continent of darkness, eternal night, potentially being at the bottom of that chasm. If you're interested in more, I really recommend an anime called Magi, Labyrinth of Magic. It goes really more in depth into it, while also making it entertaining and not just a boring old history read. Come here. This didn't used to be here. Please exercise extreme caution. Do not touch the meteorites with your bare hands. I cannot read this morning. This must be one of the people that fell asleep. The victim is still in a deep sleep. Yeah, we came here on a meteorite too, didn't we?
We're in Springvale now. Katheryn said that this is the closest impact site to the city.
The situation looks even worse than we imagined.
So many people have fainted.
Ring the bells! Sound the trumpets! For the day of judgment is upon us. Rejoice, all ye who cry out for salvation, for the Prinzessin de Verurteilung has come. This princess lady seems really enthusiastic.
Or self-centered. Both work. Unknown Zahar. Examine the nearby victims. May the Animo Archon spare you from the effects of the meteorites. It probably will, actually. Considering I think I came here on one. Victim is still in a deep sleep. Same. One must have something different about them. Careful approaching. Deep sleep. Ah, him.
Dear mortals, in this dark hour, Your princessin permits you to forego the usual etiquette and simply relay your account of the matter at hand forthrightly.
Excuse me. Who are you?
We come in peace, good sir. We were just hoping that you could reveal whatever you know about this poor victim's situation.
Wait! Stop! Let Paimon explain. We're from the Adventurers Guild. They commissioned us to come here and investigate after the meteor shower.
Oh, I see. Well, last night this fellow touched the meteorite, and then he fainted just moments later. So, however you plan to conduct your investigation, I implore you, do not, under any circumstances, touch the meteorites with your bare hands.
What ridiculous remonstration is this? Is one not under the divine protection of one's Edelstein der Dunkelheit, and thus impervious to the trifling threat posed by this petty piece of black crystal?
I'm about ready to force you to poke the damn thing.
On the contrary, main Fräulein, wise is the princess who is receptive to the sound advice offered by her subjects.
In other words, don't be a priss.
Is that so? Very well then, one shall proceed as advised.
That goes for you too. Wise is the adventurer who is receptive to the sound advice offered by smart people.
That would not be you, Paimon.
Paimon never gets to talk like that. Oh, Paimon could get used to it though.
You dare to parrot the parlance of the princessin? What could one hope to comprehend of the lamenting of 1,000 dying worlds with the sagacity of a mere mortal? Perhaps it is better that you remain in blissful ignorance, for the burden of fate borne by the Prinsessin der Verurteilung would surely be too much for thy shoulders.
I hardly doubt you're an Archon, my dear.
Look! Another victim!
Pray tell, O knight, what tragedy befell this unfortunate subject of mine?
He's been sleeping all day and shows no signs of waking up.
We obviously know he touched the meteorite. Are there any other symptoms besides deep sleep?
Not that I've seen so far, although occasionally he talks in his sleep.
That would be a symptom, dude.
Can't go on. Need to rest.
What's going on? Why is he saying that?
His dark dream harbors a forbidden fruit, poised between the jaws of a ferocious beast. Woe betide the weak should they peer into its eyes, as black as a moonless midnight, for they shall surely be lured into the abyss.
That's okay, I've come out of there before.
Do you mean there's something luring him in his dream?
Though we have no evidence to prove it, main Fräulein's intuition has never failed her before.
Well, let's keep investigating anyway.
Also, good morning, Duck Nukem. Reminds me of a D&D when two players create flamboyant, arrogant characters and have to ham it up like crazy when they meet to assert dominance. Oh no. Two bards in the same room attempting to out-bard one another.
Greetings. I am Sister Edna. I am here to nurse the sick.
State your name at once, you heinous heathen of nefarious nightmares!
My apologies. Main Fräulein was not addressing you. This man lying on the ground, has he spoken at all?
I believe he said something about having to get back to work.
She is just constantly having to have her crow.
The wine. The wine.
Have her crow fix everything. So he works in the wine business?
He seems to be sleeping deeply indeed.
This is no ordinary dream. This man, he has been cursed.
Can't you just wake him up?
I've tried. He awoke once for a brief moment, but quickly lapsed back into sleep.
Did he tell you anything while he was awake?
He said he dreamed he was on top of a mountain, and it was very cold there.
Mountain... cold.
This has the trappings of a cruel, cold curse by a mountain-dwelling demon. Alas, one fears these demons have descended from their icy peaks and now covet the domain of the Spring Fairy.
I thought these things came from space.
This is a most grave state of affairs. But fear not, for damnation is mine to dispense.
Sorry to interrupt you, folks. Do you have a moment to spare?
Oh, hey, Drav! What's the matter?
I can hardly get the words out.
Please, I will take any words you have over Fischl's.
One of the meteorites struck the hill behind our village. Alan told everyone he was going to go see it for himself. And then, sure enough, he just ran off. You've seen how dangerous these confounded meteorites are. I'm afraid something may have happened to him. Could you come with me to find him and bring him back?
Wait. So, big blazing rocks fall out of the sky, and all Alan's worried about is missing out on the action?
Exactly. Once we get that rascal back safely, he's due for the scolding of a lifetime, if you ask me.
Good parenting.
Paimon could not agree more. Let's go find that rascal and drag him back by the ears.
Paimon is a mood, currently. Off we go then! Paimon is a mood, Fischl's driving me crazy. I've noticed in the cutscenes, I didn't notice this before, but my colors on my stockings, my chest amulet, and my, what is this, a scarf? They changed color. It's yellow now that I changed to Geo. It used to be sort of a teal when I was Wind. And it was white in the opening cutscene. So I wonder if I get all the powers of the Avatar, I'll turn back to having white crystals on my clothes. Anyway, up we go. Oh yeah, I can also, do this now. 3, 2. Ta-da! I guess you can trap enemies in here, but you can also climb on top of it as like a quick platform if you just need to get like a few inches higher. What's that up there? Oh, it's probably just a thing I activated. I thought it was a flower. I'm looking at it like, that's different.
That's him!
Alan! What the devil are you doing?
These slimes are so vicious! Do you think it has to do with the
I missed.
The hour of judgment has come.
Oh, I am not used to playing as Earth.
In my hands.
You're not even doing anything, Fischl. It'll end up brown by the rules of mixing paint. Nay, it would end up black by the rules of mixing paint. Ah! It would end up white by the rules of mixing light.
I thought I was going to die here.
You fool! What were you thinking? Gallivanting off on your own at a time like this?
The slime saved him!
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
I sincerely apologize for the trouble Alan has caused for you all. I will make absolutely sure that he learns his lesson.
If it wasn't for the slimes, he'd be in a coma like everyone else. Praise the slimes, for they have saved him.
Yeah, next time you think about doing something stupid, think again.
Says the girl who always never gets past one brain cell of thought. The meteorite is just over there.
Paimon's gonna go take a closer look. Huh? Princess, your vision is flashing.
It seems to be steady to me. What, do I not have the right frame rate for this?
Oh, could it be, perchance, that mine Edelstein der Dunkelheit portends the certain demise of this unholy hex of cold?
What, does Electro Element kill it?
Maybe? What kind of things does your vision react to exactly?
Cryo, probably.
The profoundest of enigmas. The whispered secrets of the stars. unholy hexes of demon bones and...
It sounds like you need to talk to Mona.
What? Why do you have to talk so funny all the time? Paimon doesn't understand.
Our apologies. Main Fräulein is not well versed in the parlance of the common folk.
Oh, so that's what you're for, to translate?
I fear you misunderstand. I am no translator, but a humble conveyor of Main Fräulein's royal will. I would venture that what her vision is reacting to in this vicinity is, quite simply, elemental energy.
Does her vision refer to her eyes or something else? Characters usually have like a stone somewhere on them, that round orb. Hers is on her back, right above her butt. My character doesn't have one because I'm basically the avatar and I can do this stuff without one. But all my characters typically have a stone somewhere on their body that is representative of the power they've been granted by the gods to use magic.
Thank you, Oz. Those whose minds are muddled by the mundane matters of this woeful world are unable to fathom my noble intent as swiftly as thou art.
So, there's elemental energy in the meteorite, and your vision flashes in response to it?
With the vision, can you track the elemental energy back to the source? Shouldn't the source of the energy also respond in like fashion? Can you trace it? We need to like destroy it.
Paimon thinks probably yes. Anyway, no harm in giving it a try. Let's look for shards of meteorite using Fischl's vision. Clearing them away will help make the area less dangerous.
From the map, you can view the impact sites where the meteor shards are present. When you reach the affected area, the minimap will show the approximate locations of individual meteorite shards. Within the meteorite shards flow a certain energy which will resonate with the nearby character's vision, causing both to light up and flash. The closer you draw to a shard, the more intense the flashing will become. Make good use of this phenomena to effortlessly track down and salvage meteorite shards.
I believe we have found something.
So, Xinqiu's thing is right there on his hip, the blue thing that's glowing. Zhanling's is also on her hip, right there. Where is Razor's? Razor's is also on his back. So yeah, all these characters have like a stone somewhere on their body. Oh sure, just pick it right up. How can I... Everybody else faints when they touch these. How can I pick them up? How come I get to pick them up? What? Here's one.
That seems to be the last of them. Do you think getting rid of them will help make things better for the Springvale villagers?
Well, I mean, it can't hurt.
The question is, are these shards of meteorite, which are infused with elemental energy, the true source of the calamity, or not?
Verily, I say, these meteorites are surely the source of the nefarious nightmares that assail my subjects. This I swear on my very sovereignty.
Shall we check with the villagers then?
Yeah, let's do that.
Return to Springvale to check on the victims. Okay, really quick. I saw materials. Must quickly grab. Okay, where am I going? This way. We're going this way. Yeah, basically anybody who has one of these visions has the power to at one point ascend to like a celestial plane. You can sometimes, I think, see it up here occasionally if you're high enough up. Normally, there it is, right up there. Whoa! Look up past the mountain in the sky. See that? Yeah. That is probably the place of ascension, which we are not getting to, and probably for another year. Edna.
Edna!
Bless you. Thanks to your efforts, 2 of the victims have already awoken.
Sort of like the 2 meteorites we've plucked.
I'm so sleepy.
Great, so it did work!
I do hope you are able to dispose of the rest of the meteorites around the village.
Did everybody else wake up too?
This is wonderful news. It gladdens the heart.
I'm guessing that my main character is purifying them the same way we did the dragon's tear.
It is most gladdening indeed. Yet the news that I would be attending to this matter in person was surely the only guarantee that my faithful subjects ever needed of a felicitous outcome.
Or maybe vision holders can just pick them up. I don't know.
Hey, you just woke up, right? And what were you dreaming about while you were asleep?
All I remember is that it was cold. I was walking along a mountain path. In the ice and snow, I think.
So, just hiking in the mountains? Or were you supposed to have a destination?
I really don't know. In my dream, it felt like I wasn't in full control of my actions.
Yeah, that's normal.
Then thou wert surely cursed, I say. Oh, wretched scourge upon this land.
A curse, could it really be?
Well, whatever the case, what we do know is that getting rid of the meteorite shards is helping. So come on, guys. We need to redouble our efforts.
She's either going to be correct and we're going to have to, like, fight a huge boss, or to be continued, no! Oh, hello. Time remaining, 13 days, 17 hours. Prisnescence Pact, Event Shop, Meteoric Wave, Event Guidelines. During the event period, travelers can complete challenges related to the meteorites, collecting fading stars, might, and fading stars essence, and exchanging them for goods at the shop. Oh, so this is how I get Fischl. Travelers must reach Adventure Rank 20 in order to participate in the Unreconciled Stars event. Already there. Event Shop. During the event period, Fading Stars Might and Fading Stars Essence may be exchanged here for precious materials. Once the event shop closes, all Fading Stars Might and Fading Stars Essence in your possession will automatically disappear, and the relevant event shop pages will also close. Oh. Character boosts. During the Meteorite Remains Salvage and the Fallen Star challenges, the following characters will receive additional boosts. Tartaglia and Mona will receive 60% damage. Damage dealt by. As well as Fischl, Lisa, Beidou, Ningguang, Noel, Zhongyun, and Zhanling. Okay. Oh, it unlocks in 1 day, unlocks in 6 days. Okay. What's Meteoric Wave? Stuff I can do, maybe? Oh, I really wish I'd started this sooner. When does... It ends in 13 days, so I have enough time to do it. Hydrate? Okay. But, oh, I'm sorry, Hickleberry, I didn't even really see you there. You came up the same color as the duck, so oops. Morning. So, we might want to do these. If that's the case, and this has more story to it, and it unlocks these days, I might stream an additional day on Tuesday in order to, as well as, like, how many days are in 6 days? Saturday? Ooh. Crap. I might have to do it on Monday. Or I'll do it in, like, the afternoon. Because, weekends don't work for me. I gotta work, and I've also got kid madness. Ooh. Event shop. Ooh. I can use these to buy... I don't really care for that. Oops. Try that again. I don't really care for these. I can get these well enough on my own. These are Ascension materials that you get by fighting elite bosses. Guide to Freedom. What are these? Oh, it's a level up material. I've never seen these. Apparently I can get them from other places though, like Domain of Mastery, Circle of Embers, yeah. Crown of Sagehood, limited duration of reward event, precious talent level up material. Once a medium for the storage and transfer of wisdom in ancient times. Now wisdom is found in ancient texts and in profound speech. Nevertheless, this Crown of Sagehood must still be able to impart some transcendent power and wisdom to its bearer. That's interesting. I don't know what it does. Talent level up material and stones. I just want Fischl, man. I guess if I have enough, I could, this seems to be the only one that, is limited? I don't know. Domain of Mastery and Ruin? Level up, talent level up material. Oh, I already own 3 of these. I'm like, I haven't encountered it before. I guess I have, and I just don't pay attention. You can also craft the other ones, apparently. So this is the only one that seems to be super special. So I might, stick that on my list of to-dos. Princessins Pact. Offer power to Princessin and tear away the shroud of darkness that now engulfs the wretched world. Complete the following to obtain Fischl. Ugh, Princess Fischl. She's a 4-star, but apparently she's, like, decent. I also really want an archer who's not Amber. Complete the quest Star of Destiny. We'll do our best. Accumulate completions of the Meteorite Remains Salvage Challenge. 0 out of 14. Accumulate completions of the Fallen Star Challenge. 0 out of 7? Meteoric Wave. I might do this first. That which fell from the sky.
I'm hungry.